All right, here we go. We made it to the end. This is the last day of the BCB Lacquers Swamp Gloss Indie Mixtape Winter Advent Calendar, day number 11. We got 2 polishes for day number 11. I really appreciate everybody that tuned in at all. I talk a lot, and so I understand if y'all need to mute me to watch it or fast forward through it, you know, to get it to go faster. But I just thought it would be fun to swatch it with everybody, and I definitely think it's fun if you guys are opening it with me and on the same days and everything. And I would love it if you guys posted your swatches and or your unboxings or your just pictures of your stuff with your cat or your kid or whatever on these posts, so I can see, you know, what you guys thought, what you guys love too, comments, chats, because I'm going to post them all in the group and in the indie mixtape group at, you know, for each day. But I would love to see you guys stuff too, and I really appreciate every single person that watched any of this. I really, really, really appreciate Katie and Brittany for giving me the box, and for the giveaway and everything. It was super generous, and I totally would have understood if I hadn't gotten, you know, all the extra goodies and stuff. But I feel like I opened my box just like everybody else got to open their box and see all the cool stuff just like everybody else did, and it made me feel really like a part of all of it. And I love being a part of the groups and getting to, you know, be around everybody and chit chat and stuff. And I'm sure all of you got to keep your Tamagotchi pet, and I did not. My daughter has killed the Tamagotchi pet a few times already. I think she killed the first one. I think she had a rabbit that she named May, and that she murdered it. Maybe in, I mean, it was fast, you guys. It was fast. I think it may have lasted 30 minutes, the first pet. And then the second pet, she was going to let die, so she could see how long she could go without feeding it, just so she has an idea. It was an experiment. I think she named him Tom. I'm not sure what kind of animal he was. Maybe the first one was a cat and the second one was a rabbit, but still. And I have no idea how long. But I told her, you know, I, as I have said many times, am ancient. So, you know, whenever I had a Tamagotchi, if it died, it died. And you were done. You wasted that money. And I killed mine pretty quick too. So she takes after me in that. But anyway, let's get right into this. I have talked enough, and I'm sure I will have more to say during the video. Okay, here's the first polish, and I'll do like the first day where I'll just alternate nails on this and get through these. Oh my god. Quick, dirty swatches. I love this. So this is like a rose gold hollow, which I'm always looking for and always kind of end up pulling brown on me. So let's hope for the best. But this looks awfully like a true perfect rose gold. Am I getting punked right now? Day 11 Y2K duo. Y2K was just such a big deal. So I guess, yeah, it was like 24, 25, 24, I think. I can't do math right now. But it just was such a huge deal. I think they thought all the computers were going to crash because, or a lot of people did, because like I guess all the computer, like the highest you could put in like for a date for something to run or whatever was the year 2000. But my dad was a computer tech for the phone company. So look, this is a good black hollow, which is just always, both of these are really honestly something that I'm always looking for and that I love and that are really hard to do. The hollow changes the color a lot of times. So, but both of these look really true to color. And this one is, we need more TP Day 11 Y2K duo. Because, yeah, because the world was going to end because all the computers were going to crash because the highest they would go up was 2000. But my dad was a computer technician for the phone company. We had a computer before any of my friends did, and I just knew that that was not true, that that was not going to happen at all, because he thought it was ridiculous, you know, that people thought that. And it made it clear that that was not happening, that that was not going to happen. That was not something we needed to worry about. But I had friends that were worried about it. Like, they thought all the computers were going to go down, so the power would go out, the phones would go out. But like my dad sat and watched the computers whenever the time changed, to make sure the computers, like, that was part of his job, that he would watch the computers to make sure that they all changed the time, you know. So since that was part of his job, he knew that he could go in manually and change the time. So he knew that you could go in manually and change the dates to make it go, you know, that was what was going to happen. They were all just going to switch over to 2001. But it was just a huge deal to everybody. But I knew lots of stuff that my friends didn't know because my dad worked at the phone company. Like, I knew that they didn't, like, keeping somebody on the phone to trace a call. I knew that that was fake. That's always been, like, and I see, and y'all are probably so young, most of y'all are probably so young, y'all didn't even know that that was a thing. Like, in movies and stuff, in the 80s and the 90s, they would be like, keep them on the phone so we can trace the call. And that, you know, they could trace, it was just like, because that was before caller ID and stuff, and you could just trace the call as soon as it was on there. My dad would get prank callers call him, and he would just call them back and talk to their mom and get them in trouble. Okay, and these are both just super pretty. I don't know. This first coat down. And even on this first coat, I mean, it is looking black and rose gold. Right, here's the first coat of Am I Being Punked Right Now? And We Need More TP because anytime the world is going to end, everyone has to buy up all the toilet paper. Okay, let's go in for a second coat. Getting a bubble. Little bubble. I don't think I did my ring light right. I think it's bright enough. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Let me fix it real quick. So let's get it bright. I don't know why I'm getting such a shadow on it this time. Here, is that better? I can't tell. It probably needs to be charged. I don't feel like y'all can see the hollow on this one as well as I could before with the, I hope I didn't put it on the wrong setting. There we go. Just to build it up to a nice rose gold and a nice black hollow. They are true to what color they are supposed to be, which is hard to do. I have been buying indie polishes for probably 12 years, 12. I blogged whenever my 13-year-old was a little bit, whenever my 13-year-old was a baby, like while she would nap and stuff, I would do my nails and write a little review or whatever. And I have a lot of like tan rose golds and gray black hollows, rose golded hollows and black hollows, because it's real hard to get the hollow changes the color, the base color a lot of the times. Let's do third coat. Just really, really pretty. Really pretty. Really, both of these would be great for New Year's. These actually go together. Like, they would be good in a mani together. They're pretty together. And really just festive and fun for the holidays. Oh, sorry. My back is getting to me. I have to change positions. Hopefully I didn't put my boob in the camera or something weird like that. Okay, and here we go. Yeah, on this third coat, this is a true black. I don't know if y'all can, I can really see the hollow in it. I don't know if y'all can see that, if I'm catching it or not. I'm pretty sure I can get it in the picture and do a still shot after. I think I can get the hollow to show up, hopefully, pretty well, because I don't know if I'm getting it to show up. And I'm sure, I don't know. I know a lot of times whenever you do your top coat, that dulls it. Let's see if I can get any, if you can see it. And I'm actually so impressed with how the black is just barely messy, because if y'all have watched me swatch anything, you know that blacks are my favorite. I only wore black forever, for like the longest time. I only wore black polish, and I make a huge mess with it. Huge mess. I really feel like that this black is honestly like is also a Y2K thing, like that everybody, like when I was a teenager, everybody wore black polish all the time. That's all anybody wore. Okay, it does not look like it's dulling the hollow too bad to do just the regular top coat. I can still see that hollow peeking through on both of them with no problems. Alright guys, there we go. I just really loved this box, and I thought all of this was just so fun and so nostalgic, and really so many fun holiday stuff. That this stuff is all the polishes and all of the scents were well, all the scent like were you knew like exactly like holiday, like it made me feel like nostalgic for the 90s, but then it also made me feel nostalgic for the holidays, is what I'm trying to say. Stumbling over these words. I keep thinking that filming them ahead of time and not doing a live, that I'll get through it easier, but I don't necessarily think that's true. So maybe I'll do a live on the next box I do or something. But again, I thank everybody so much for doing this with me and watching, and really appreciate everybody that did, and really appreciate the box and everybody in the group and the makers. And I will see you guys the next time around. Bye. Everybody have a happy holiday too. I mean, it is the holidays, so whatever you celebrate, I hope you guys have fun with your families, and fun with time off work, hopefully, and eat lots of good food. Okay, really, bye.